What's up, sports fans? This is Fanduel Zaiah. Welcome to the WTP Sports Dudes Show. I'm here with Parlay Poe of the WTP Sports Dudes podcast in Blitzburg. You can find our channels on YouTube. All the channels are scrolling down at the bottom. This is Parlay Poe with the bread. Fanduel Zaiah covers the spread. How you doing, Poe?
I can't complain. Ain't nobody gonna listen to me. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm cool, man. My fault. Everybody, we late because of me. All right, that bed was a little comfortable. You know what I mean? But I'm here. You feel me?
I could dig it.
Yeah. Hey, let's give a special shout out to WTP Sports Dudes. Robert himself. You can find his channel at WTP for Life. JoJo Mossberg, Level Up Sports 10. We got T1 with City League TV. You can find his channel on YouTube as well. Post game at Post Game 86. And I'm missing anybody? And of course, our channels. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, y'all know before we get into this lock, sleeper, high risk reward of our picks for this week with college football and the NFL, y'all already know we got to hit y'all with the disclaimer. Do not come after us if y'all choose to check on these picks and put them on your ticket. Hey, this is at your own risk.
Facts.
All right, Paul, let's go ahead and start with college football before we move on to the NFL. Who is your lock for this week? Who you got? Let me know what you got and why.
Man, my lock for this week is Indiana over Iowa. Minus 7.5 for Indiana, and the over and under is 48.5. Reason why I got the lock, because Mendoza and his counterparts, where he got four people, he got four running backs over 200. You know what I mean? Rushing yards. You know what I mean? And Iowa can't run the ball. You know what I mean? I don't know what Iowa doing. They can't run the ball. I thought they was going to be a throwing team this year, a little better with they throwing, but they always have a solid defense. But I don't think they can slow up this attack Indiana have. They too athletic and too versatile. So I got Indiana as my lock.
For sure. I like that lock. JoJo gonna be real happy with this one. I got Florida State tomorrow night against Virginia at 6.5. I think that spread is super low. I do think Virginia's a decent team, but I think that Gus Malzahn offense is going to do what they want. Virginia lost to NC State. NC State is a decent team, but I just think this spread is just, man, this is two different level of teams, bro. I gotta take that 6.5 all day. This is not one of them Virginia teams though that has been in the past where you just see them on a ticket and you just be like automatic, woo woo woo. You know what I mean? It's still an automatic win down there. Me when they playing a Power 4 school, but Florida State, man, I think they just got way too much. 6.5. Come on, man. You can't tell me that they gonna win this game by a field goal. I can't see it. So I'm going Florida State with the lock at 6.5 tomorrow night when they visit Virginia. What's your sleeper pick for college football this week?
My sleeper pick, I'm going with Colorado plus the 6.5 at home versus BYU, the 25 ranked BYU. See, what I know about BYU right now, they just running. I want Colorado to stack the box and make Bear beat them with his arm. He got to beat them with his arm. And then the Salter, he got to, you know what I mean? The way he played last week, I think he want to keep that starting spot. So I need 8 or 9 in a box for Colorado. This is my sleeper. Plus the 6.5 at home. They at home too.
Yeah, I like that. Salters threw for over 300 last week, I think too. My high risk for this week, I'm going.
Your sleeper.
That's why I said that. I ain't what I just said.
No, you said your high risk.
My brain ain't working all the way right now yet. My sleeper pick though for this week is Rutgers over Minnesota, 4.5. I seen this Rutgers team play last week, and I was just like, man, I don't know how they lost that game. But that number 9, that receiver, he the truth. I like the air raid offense that they run too. But Iowa and Minnesota is more of, or more or less, the same team for me. Like when you talk about offensive teams, I don't think Minnesota is going to be able to keep up. So the 4.5 spread, uh, I think that's a pick that Vegas is trying to get people on. When I watch both of these teams, so I went with the 4.5. I'm taking them points. I think really Rutgers can get out of there with a win, but if Minnesota win that game, I think it'll only probably be by a field goal anyway. So I'm going high risk Rutgers. I can sleeper Rutgers. What is your high risk pick for this week?
My high risk pick is Arkansas plus 3.5 over Notre Dame. Arkansas is at home. You know what I mean? Hey, Taylor Green, if he can step up, you know what I mean? Is Notre Dame's defense that good? Because Arkansas showed glimpses of stuff, but they can't pull a fourth quarter. So I'm taking Arkansas with the high risk plus the 3.5.
Man,
And the
listen.
over and under this game, 64.5. Come on, man.
I might have to just take the points on that.
You know what I mean?
They ain't getting to them points, bro. I
Yeah.
don't think they getting to them points. That's a lot of points. But you're right though. Them is two terrible defenses. It was 41-40. The Notre Dame. What was it? Who did they play? Who was it? Notre Dame and was it LSU? Miami. No, it was Miami. 41-40. That's a lot of points though, man. Hopefully they done shored up them defenses. My high risk game I'm going this week, man. I'm going Auburn at Texas A&M. I know it's hard to play at College Station. Don't get me twisted, but I still feel like Auburn can run the football good enough to be in the game late, and I think they got enough athletes on that defense to kind of contain Marcel Reed. I do like Craver and Concepcion, receivers that they got at Texas A&M. But man, it's something. Texas A&M is one of them teams that always dropping it. They always dropping a game that they not supposed to, and it just feel like one of them ones right here for me. They just do it. You know what I mean? Every year they do it. They find a way to lose a game that nobody think they're gonna lose. So this is an unranked opponent. They the top 10 team in the country. It just feel like a game for me. That's my high risk game.
I could dig it.
All right. Final game of the week for our reward. What do you got for me, Poe? Let me know.
I know Mizzou played great. I know they played great last week. But for them to beat somebody by 43.5 points, my reward is UMass. If UMass can even score 7 points, you know what I mean? So they got to beat them by 50. You know what I mean? Like, come on. That's a lot of points. Mizzou is favored by 43.5 points. You know what I mean? So that'd be the reward if you bet on these guys. The over and under is 56.5. So that
56.5.
Yeah.
So that's like 35-20, 35-21. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably stay away from that game, honestly. Hey, that's why it's a reward pick though. You feel me?
You know what I mean?
Sometimes you gotta stay away from some of them games, dog. My reward pick for the week, I am going UCLA at Northwestern. I think if UCLA is going to beat anybody in the Big Ten, this is their chance. The spread is at 6.5. I actually don't even like the spread. I like the total points, 44.5. These are two teams that I feel like is on the same level of competition. I think they both going to put up points on each other. So I'm going to say they take over on the points at 44.5. They just both terrible, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why I chose that as my high risk, man.
Okay. Let me see what Mar said. His high risk is um Mississippi State at home against Tennessee. Okay.
That's a good high risk.
Yeah.
That's a that's a great high risk actually.
Yeah. So my last question before we leave this college. I know besides your Buckeyes, who you
Yeah.
eyeing? Who you eyeing this week? What game you want to see this week?
It's a few games for real. I want to see if last week was a fluke with Illinois, and if they can bounce back. That offense looked terrible. Honestly, it was that offensive line that looked bad. But also, I really want to get eyes on USC because USC still got they got the game looming with y'all. I think next week, if I'm not mistaken, and then they got Notre Dame in a few weeks from now. So I want to see because USC ain't really played nobody up until this point either. I want to see what USC look like out there, knowing that they're undefeated right now, man. If they can win this game, and then depending on what happens in these next two games, this week could be looking at another playoff team. So USC and Illinois is one game. The last game that I'm looking forward to I'm gonna go ahead and move to the SEC. I want to see LSU and Ole Miss. Um, these are two teams that's in a cusp of the college football top 12 playoff rankings. Ole Miss, I think, is at 13, and LSU is number 4. But LSU, they've been lacking offense. And then Ole Miss, they're rolling out that backup quarterback again. I want to see if he can do it against big boy competition. So something got to give in them two games to me.
I want to see. I want to see if Franklin can win at home in a whiteout against Oregon. Hold on, let me get this battery.
All right.
There you go. And then, if Franklin can win in a bit, in Happy Valley against Oregon, and I want to see Bama versus Georgia. What did Bama get blew out this game?
It might be slow for them. Like I wouldn't see if they get blown out.
Yeah,
I
if they
wouldn't
get
see
blew
them.
out.
I wouldn't see them being able to recover because, like, forget the score 31-17. They got manhandled against FSU. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If you get blown out, you really got two blowouts on your resume. I don't see how they could view them as a top 12 team after that, regardless of what they do for the rest of the year. Like I'm talking about blowout like 40-10.
yeah, yeah, something
Like
like that.
if it's something crazy, no, I don't see them recovering at all.
Yeah, because they ain't gonna get that Saban treatment.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and that's another thing. You feel me?
Yeah,
You got to take the element of the coach ain't the goat ain't there and all that.
yeah, you ain't gonna get that.
You got another one?
No, that was my two. I only had two.
Okay. All right, let's move on to the NFL then. On the NFL side, who is your lock this week?
My lock is Buffalo with the 16.7 and over and under 47.5. I don't believe in Spencer Rattler at all. I told y'all that. Kellen Moore gonna have to come and get his guy. I guess what's his name? The one dude he picked before Shador. That's supposed to be his guy. I think it's time to throw him in the fire. And with James Cook and Allen playing like that, man, it might get ugly in Buffalo. So I got Buffalo as my lock.
Yeah, my I like that. That's a lot of points too, though. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
Hey, what is it? 17?
yeah,
Woo! But they terrible though, man. So I could see it happening. Buffalo, that's a top 5 team in the NFL to me. But my lock this week, I'm going with the Ravens. I think the Ravens have to win against the Chiefs. To me, the Chiefs dynasty is over. People want to talk about Patty Mahomes. Patty Mahomes. I think really Patty Mahomes we're watching a decline in him right now. You know what I mean? I think from the play that he had last year, and even towards the year before that, the end of the year, I think we watching him on the downhill, man, and he getting up there in age, and people don't like when I be saying that. Like I'm saying something bad. Like dude had an amazing career. He probably top five. He top for sure top five to me. But I think he on the back end. But I think the Ravens need to win this game. And I do not think the Chiefs is really a playoff team this year. So they gotta win this game to me. So I'm going at 6.5. I think it might be. Yeah, I think it's 6.5. If I'm not mistaken. With the Ravens.
Yeah.
So let's move to sleeper. Who is your sleeper pick for this week in the NFL?
Man, got me spoiled. I'm going my sleeper. I'm going with Carolina over New England. I'm gonna see if Bryce keep like this feeling. Bryce was a winner at Alabama. And
Yeah,
when you get to the NFL and be a loser, you can't like that feeling. Man, you seen how happy they was when they would beat Atlanta? Their whole team was jumping up and down. I'm saying they gotta like this feeling. In New England, the dude, they got a fumbling problem. They fumbled, they fumbled 4 times against us. The one dude, Stevenson, he got 16 fumbles since he been in the league and had 2 last week. You know what
that's
I mean?
terrible.
Like they got a fumbling problem. Drake May had 2 fumbles. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna see. My sleeper is Carolina, going to New England and upset New England. +5 for Carolina though.
yeah, that's a lot of fumbles, man. They got to stop putting that ball on the ground. Right?
Man,
Yeah, that's definitely something to go off of. I know Derrick Henry been putting that ball on the ground too. That's
yeah,
why I'm looking for them to rectify all that. You know what I mean? Like, bro, look at hurt. But my we on sleeper. My sleeper pick for this week, I'm going the Colts stay hot and they get the Rams, and that's at 3.5. And I think the Colts can continue to play good defense. I think Daniel Jones don't turn the ball over, and I think they slow that Rams defense down. I mean offense down just enough to squeak out of there with a victory. I
okay,
hate going against Sean McVay, man. I hate
yeah,
doing it. I know it's in LA too, y'all. I know it's in LA. I mean Inglewood. I know it is. But man, I see the coast staying hot, bro.
yeah. I got the Colts later on. I got
Okay, okay, okay. I think I'm on the right track out
yeah,
here.
yeah,
That's a little
yeah,
high risky for me. I
yeah,
mean sleeperish for me.
yeah. That's what Maul said. He got the Giants at home as the sleeper. Who they
Giants
playing?
the Giants got who they got?
I don't know, but Jackson Dart starting.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah,
I I like that they insigned him because you got two young dudes that look like your best offensive weapons on your team in Cam Scatterbo and Malik Neighbors. You might as well throw him out there. You know what I mean?
might as
Like,
well.
let's go ahead and see the future. You feel me?
Might as well. Malik Neighbors is a stud. Oh, they playing the
Oh,
Chargers.
the
That's
Chargers.
oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
The
that's a
Chargers
tough
playing
one.
good, man.
It
Chargers
really
playing good.
is.
Yeah,
uh, let's go ahead and move to this high risk pick. Who you got, Poe, and why?
I hate picking these cats too. I got the Browns +9.5 against that Detroit offense. Browns
Mm,
got the #1 defense down the board against that Lions offense. Only thing about it is it's going to be trouble for them to score, and then the over and under is 44.5. So I think I think one of them young boys going to play a half or something in this game. Cause Flacco he ain't getting started with him. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Got to kickstart their offense, man. They got to do Junkins playing well. You know what I mean? Like that's where it started at your running game. But you know what I mean? And then start with that play action. But Junkins is running well, so I don't know if they can handle. But I'm taking the 9.5 and the Browns
yeah.
as
That's
my
a high.
high risk.
Hey, that's a high risk. You taking the Browns anything?
Yeah,
Hey, my bad, Browns fans. I ain't mean to throw y'all that stray. My high risk I'm going with this week. I'm going Cowboys over the Packers. I mean, listen, I know CD out, but hear me. I think it get easier with CD out, and and Dak absolutely know who his number one target is. I could see George Pickens explode in this game. Um, and like the Packers, yeah, that defensive line is crucial. I mean, Rashard Gary, he lead the league in sacks right now. Uh, I think Micah Parsons, he's the league leader in QB pressures. Uh, they just win, and I know that offensive line in Dallas ain't what it used to be, but man, they coming off a loss to the Browns, man. It's something. I mean, it's something to say about that, right? So
Yeah.
you going into Jerry's world, man? Come on, man. Like that atmosphere is the same type of. Well, it's a way better atmosphere than the Browns. I think the Cowboys will be able to do something this week. But
But you go.
would you go ahead?
You don't think they're gonna play harder for Micah? You because
I
Micah
think
said, Micah said when he tackled, they said, "What's gonna happen when you hit that?" He said, "Oh, it's gonna hurt." You know what I mean? Like you don't think that defense is gonna play harder for Micah, knowing he coming home and everything, and this is his game. You don't think that they're gonna do the extra? You know what I mean? Give 130%. You know what I mean?
I think it's gonna work both ways. I think the Cowboys gonna want to show Micah that they can do it without him. You know, so I think it go both ways. I think they're gonna play harder on both ends though,
The way
and
they the way
I
that
think
defense
that's
got
gonna make the
torched
game
last
even better, huh?
the way that defense got torched last week, hey,
It did get torched.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
JoJo said he got Pittsburgh at home versus Minnesota for me.
nah, we playing in Ireland. We playing in Ireland. We played at 9:30 in the morning on Sunday. We playing in Ireland.
Ain't that ridiculous?
Yeah.
I don't like them Ireland games, bro.
But man, it's about to be a team in Ireland or something because they keep doing this.
Nah,
Something
man,
over there in Ireland, the NFL, like, man.
facts. Yeah, they just played the college football game there too. The first week, I just realized that
Yeah,
it's
see.
something that they like over there for sure. It's
Yeah.
some money over there or something. Uh, but let's get into our last pick, which is the reward. Who is your reward pick for this week?
My reward pick is the Colts at the Rams.
There they
Three and a
go.
half. 3.5. That's my reward. Over and under 50.5. Coach is playing well. Dude, the second Danny Jones, the second rated TD. He second rated passer or something. You know what I mean? So if
Yeah,
they're gonna be able to slow Stafford down with that defense, you know what I mean? Like Williams been running, but I don't know. The coach been playing well, man. Johnny Taylor, you know what I mean? Hey,
facts.
that's my reward pick right there. The coach.
Yeah. Hey, you probably look at this team on paper some years, like a year, like maybe even before the season for real. I didn't think the Colts would be this good. I thought they'd be decent, but they definitely look like they're a playoff team. My reward pick, I'm going with the Monday Night Football against the unwinnable teams, the Jets and the Dolphins. I like the Jets in that game. They got Miami at 2.5. Um, Whether or not Justin Fields play, it doesn't matter. I don't care what quarterback they roll out there. I think the Dolphins is the most dysfunctional team maybe in the NFL right now, and I just see a lot of talent still all over that field for the Jets. So I'm going to Jets, and I feel like really the Jets probably should have beat us for real. You know, like I mean, I know we was winning that whole game, but really after Baker been the clutchest quarterback in the NFL, I feel like if that was any other quarterback, they would have won that game against us.
It's two Monday night games, too.
Yeah, yeah. It's the Bengals play the Broncos.
Oh man.
It's, you
Listen,
don't like that matchup?
I don't like that matchup, man. That was a good matchup when Burrow was playing though, but
Yeah,
not Jake Browning because they're gonna try to get after him. Sean Payton is. He said let's check these questions before we get out of here. He said Bears at Las Vegas Raiders, and then he said Jones is the comeback player of the year. Through these weeks right now, it still can get ugly. You
In
know what I
facts,
mean?
it could definitely take a left turn.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Through these weeks, it is, but it can get ugly because we know it's history. It can get ugly.
I think he in the right system now, though,
Yeah,
man. Honestly, I could see him having the same season Sam Darnold. You know, Sam Darnold was balling, but towards the end of the year, he started flaming out. He started turning the ball over all time, reverting back to his old self. That's why I could see exactly why Minnesota let him go.
yeah, because he took that cape off. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he
Like,
started losing games for real at the end.
yeah, he did.
But if y'all ain't got nothing else in the comment section, you got any extra thing, anything extra for me?
No, that's it. That's it for me.
All right, well let's see if we got anything else that's about to jump in the comments real quick. Give give people a couple seconds.
So what? So Mississippi State is undefeated, right?
Yeah,
But I still don't believe in them though. But who they got? They got like they said, got Tennessee. I don't believe in them.
yeah,
All these
man.
undefeated, we'll see this weekend, uh, Saturday night, what they looking like.
Hey, mark my words. Mississippi State about to lose 4 games in a row. You know what I mean? This is
Yeah,
a bottom dweller. You know, everybody's getting hyped about them beating Arizona State, but Arizona State look terrible. You know what I mean? Like, they don't look like nothing.
yeah. People got some good. These next 3 or 4 weeks is gonna be some good games on, man.
Yeah, it's good games on both sides.
Yeah, both sides.
You know, NFL always got good matchups every week, though. You know, I
Any
mean,
given Sunday.
sometimes you can get bad matchups in college football, like just a bad slate throughout like for a week. NFL is it's never a bad slate ever. It's I think it's just because it's the best players ever in the world, though. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
hard to it's hard not to get a storyline out of each game down there. Just like I was saying, the Dolphins and the Jets. These is both unbeaten teams, but I mean, you don't like that Bengals Broncos. I like it even though Burrow ain't playing because I'm still gonna see Jamar Chase on Monday Night Football. You feel me? So against them DBs that they got over there. But all right, man. We any college football freshman? Uh, hey, that's a question for Thursday, Moss. We getting out
Yeah.
of here, man. We're gonna keep this light.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what it is, man. All the channels down at the bottom. Go like, comment, subscribe. Level Up Sports 10, Fanduel, Zaiah, Parlay, Polo, the Blitzburg podcast, Post Game 86, and Rob WTP Sports Tools at WTP for Life and T1 City League TV. Go like, comment, subscribe, and share the channels. And y'all know what it is. We out. Peace.
Zay, don't be up all night.
Man, I'm about to go back to sleep.